You can win this party game in the blink of an eye. Hi, I'm Laurie from TTPM, here with Wink from Blue Orange Games. It's a party game for 4 to 8 players where you score points by winking at your partners without getting caught in the act. There are 2 decks of wink cards with faces and numbers on them. One deck gets randomly laid out face up in a 6x6 grid, while the other deck is dealt out to the players. The number of cards each player gets depends on how many people are playing. You might end up with extra wink cards that you'll just set aside. Each player then takes a turn placing his player token on any face-up card that does not match a card in his hand and announcing that number out loud. Once you've placed a token on a card, you've got until your next turn to figure out who, if any of the other players, has the matching card you need in their hand. To signal to you that he or she has the match, another player will discreetly wink at you so as not to draw the attention of the other players. At the same time, if you have a match for another player, you've got to try winking at them. If you get caught winking by a player who is not your match, that player plays one of his 4 Accuse cards and gets to take the matching cards for himself. Once all the player tokens have been placed, then players take turns guessing who has their matching card. If you guess correctly, you keep one card and the other player keeps the matching card. If you guess incorrectly, you remove your token from the card and turn it over. The named player does nothing. Each card is worth 1 point, so at the end of the game, when one player runs out of cards in his hand or all face cards have been scored or turned over, add up all your cards, subtracting 1 point for any unused Accuse cards, and the player with the most points wins the game. There are a lot of instructions, so this is not a game you can just pick up and play right out of the box. Take your time reading through all the instructions first and then play a practice round, just to make sure everybody gets the hang of how to play. Even though we found this game a little confusing when we first started playing, it did keep us entertained the more we played, though we're not sure if that's because the game was really that fun or because it was just amusing to look at everybody's wink faces. To make the game a little more exciting, you'll definitely want to play with a higher number of players or deal out extra cards to everybody so that all the wink cards in the center of the playing space do have a match in someone's hand. It was kind of boring playing a full round where nobody winked because nobody had the matches. The game is for ages 8 and up, and for where to buy and current prices, visit TTPM and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more reviews every day.